Ciao! Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. It is Monday, unusual day, that could become usual, because don't forget that this season we are playing Europa League, which means that a lot of games of Serie A of the Bianconeri will be played on Monday. But let's say, it's an unusual day to play the game in family. La partitella in famiglia, something that is extremely traditional because today there are no winners, there are no losers. Today there is only one thing that matters. It's to feel ourselves bianconeri, black and white, surrounded by love. And that we will live together today. Juventus A against Juventus B. It's not properly a Juventus first team against a Juventus next gen, because yesterday next gen played a game that unfortunately we were eliminated after penalty session. But we have some next gen, we have some Primavera that will be on the field to play against Juventus, and we already see the lineups, at least for the first team, that are already prepared here. I didn't put the next gen team because there are a lot of changes, but we see the starting lineup immediately with a surprise: the position of Douglas Luiz. We'll speak about that in a second, but first of all, let me say thank you to all of you. Thank you to the 44,975 Juventini of the world that found the way to the GJustjuve community, to the GJustjuve channel. Thank you for all your support, for always being there. I promised you some vlogs, some experience that I had during the summer tour. This is something that I will work on for this week. And that's what, if you put a notification on, you will see soon. But at the moment we had Mercato to speak about because it's the day of Lukumi, and while we are speaking we have the goalkeeper of Juve that just landed, Guglielmo, I need to pay attention, Guglielmo Vicario, that will be on loan from Tottenham, the goalkeeper of today. I already made a video about that. They will not be Lukumi and Vicario on the field today. So big chances to see them for the first, that is on Sunday against Frosinone. Of course, we can speak about it before the game, after the game, with some feelings, but the most important thing that I want to start with is, of course, saying hello to all the Juventini of the world that are here together. Acrepi is there. Buongiorno, Acrepi. 45,000 this week, maybe. I hope so. We missed 24. To reach it, that was the objective before the start of the season, 45,000. So we are there. Of course, we need more Juventini to find a way. Maybe we can do it today. That would be beautiful. To start the week with a 45,000 Juventini, we can do it. I'm sure that we can do it. Forza Juve for Marco. Buongiorno, son. Ciao a Noigash. Arthur that is there. We have on the chat Juventus Turin 4173. Buongiorno Junior Mas. Ciao a Guigi or Giuggi. Beppe Vicario just landed, I know. Buongiorno and thank you to Takishi, our Moroccan Juventino. Ciao Beppe, good to see you back onto a new season. Yeah, I already did one watch along. It was against Nice in the Juventus training center. This one is the first one in the Allianz Stadium of this season because it's the first time that we are playing there. I watched a lot of games of Juve live, like the one against Basel, the one against Standard Liège, Chelsea, Inter, and Palermo. Today it's a special one because we know it. We don't finish these games. I'm curious. I said that the game would be interrupted at the 56th. I'm even thinking that the possibility that the game will be interrupted in the first half is real. For what reason? Because the supporters are smart, they are intelligent, they know that at the first half, or when the first half will end, a lot of these players will be subbed out. So if they want a chance to have the shirt of Kenan, a signature, a selfie, if they don't jump on the field on the first half. So, hey, Jan is saying at least 70 minutes. Buongiorno, Jan. The pitch invasion at the first half could be a real possibility. So let's see. Iceman 030. Ciao Beppe, the best Juve YouTuber to ever exist. No, because there are much better Juventus creator than me. Buongiorno Giannis. Ciao a Benjamin Laminen. Buongiorno to Stavros. Who didn't I say hello to? Crossas, GTA Bianconero, our great friend that is watching on Telegram and our WhatsApp group. The plane that already landed landed of Vicario. Buongiorno, 42 months with us. Let's hope Juventus will win tonight. Forza Juve, 42 mesi, 42 months, my brother. Bisous, bisous for Sir Raz and all of you Juventini. I missed you. I tell you the truth, I missed you a lot. Why are you not doing lives anymore? I must say that while traveling and doing so many things, when coming back, jet lag was harsh. It was much easier when I was in USA and I came back from Australia. I must say that it was really, really, really difficult to come back. Not only the difference of hours, difficulty to wake up, to sleep, to stay awake during the day, but also so many experience lived, seriously, that probably I had a I don't know if I can call it demotivation, but probably too much and not being able to structure my ideas. But the lives will come back. The lives of the 2 weeks of Mercato, where Juventus will accelerate, especially in exit, and pay attention to the possible surprises. The game is starting in 20 minutes. We could have also an official presentation of Lukumi today with his number 26, and who knows, why not Guglielmo Vicario that could be present in the stands, a bit a la Paredes a few years ago when he just landed. He went immediately to the stadium against Spezia. It was Juve Spezia. I was there. I was able to spot him and also to say hello to Paredes. Not that it brought a lot of luck, but that's what we will wish Vicario, because from now on, at least from the moment that it will be officially official with the signature on the contract, he will be our first goalkeeper, at least for this season. TH Maer Uno is telling us that he has a beautiful positive feeling for Vicario. I said a lot about Vicario. I hope that he will do really, really well with us, that we can extend him for the next 15 years, because that means that we found the new gem, that this was able to silence 90% of the Juventini that you don't believe. But in a way or another, ragazzi, nobody's telling us that he was the first objective of Juve, that we messed up in going maybe for the targets that we wanted. But sometimes it's also an opportunity. Sometimes it can transform himself in an opportunity of not going for the first target. It happens. Who are the starters of today? We see them here. Pinsoglio into the goal, which makes me extremely happy in a way. Pinsoglio as a starter, then a four-man defense made of Kalulu, Bremer, Kelly, and Cambiaso. What is the newness here? The newness is that Cambiaso will wear the number 20. When I interviewed him 3 years ago live from the Creators Lab, I remember it was the first interview I made with a Juventus player live, face to face. I asked him why the number 27, and then he told me immediately, my favorite number is the number 20 because I'm born on the 20th of February 2000, so a lot of these number 20s are coming back in my date of birth, but it was already taken when I signed for Juve. This time it was available and he has changed number. A lot of people are making, of course, the jokes would have been better if he changed team instead of number. At the moment, no, he's not changing team. He's keeping the black and white on his shoulder, but with a new number. Hopefully that number can change the way of playing of Andrea Cambiaso of the last 18, 19, 20 months. And then we have Locatelli captain with the number 5, Weston McKennie 22. If we read the lineups, it looks like we will have a McKennie, Locatelli as the two men in front of the defense, with Conceição on the right, Yildiz on the left, and pay attention, something that I was requested since long, and I'm really curious to see him there, is Douglas Luiz as a number 10, with up front, Randall, Colomoni, that is looking for his first goal in that summer tour, in that friendly games that will end today. After how many minutes, I don't know. For the people that are asking where can we watch the game, it is on the Juventus site if you are registered, and if you are not living in Italy, because in Italy you must watch it, I believe, on Sky Sports, something like that. So if you didn't yet, please put a maximum of likes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are growing. Look at that, 44,984. We are missing 16 to hit the big pick 45. We continue with the lineups because the lineups are also telling us that the next gen will play against us. And for the next gen, we have Radu, Rizzo, Gilpuce, Obuovdu, Owusu, Durmesi, Amaradio, Verde, Vaiana, Licina, and Grelo. Of course, we know a few of these players like Gilpuce, like Obo, like Owusu, Durmesi that will not play as a center midfielder but will play, of course, as the number 9 that he received on the shoulders while playing with the next gen yesterday. We know Amaradio, we know Verde, we know Licina, we know Grelo. On the bench also for them, pay attention to Corigliano. That's a player that a lot of people are speaking extremely well about. That is on the bench, 2009 born player that could today play in the Allianz Stadium. 2009 born player, mamma mia, that doesn't make me younger at all. Allora, here you see the lineups on my right side, on the left side of your screen. Let me also say in the meanwhile, thank you to Fabione45 that says, Beppe, I hope Vicario will prove us wrong. Well, you know, it was not my favorite goalkeeper, especially after the season, the disaster season of last season of Vicario with Tottenham. You know that I'm not taking it away at all. I don't change my opinion. He will have a lot of things to prove, but he will also need our support, because I tell you that first shot on target will be a crucial one for him. If he does well, Juventus is doing well. So that's the worst thing that I'm wishing him, is that he's doing well with Juve. Hopefully, he will do really, 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 really well. I don't care about my own opinion as long as if he can prove me wrong, I'm happy. I'm trying to find also Juventus here on SofaScore, but I'm not sure if they will report the game. I am not sure about that. Oh yeah, maybe yes. Maybe they do. To have, you know, a bit of statistics. Not sure. I know, not even sure if they put the lineups. Yeah, the first team, they've put them there. I'm curious about Douglas Luiz. And then Durmis is there. Yeah, we can see also the lineups of the next gen with Fuscaldo into the goal, Rizzo, Gil, Verde, Obo, Vaiana, Owusu, Grelo, Amaradio, Licina, and Durmisi. I'm curious to see what number Durmisi will wear. Will he wear number 47 as a first team aggregate, or will he wear the number 9? Licina is starting as well. Also curious about Licina, that didn't play a lot after his game against Standard de Liège, 45 minutes. Durmis is playing with the number 9, says Danis. Then he takes his number 9 of the next gen of yesterday. They will not play long. So that's why I'm really, really curious about the game of today, how long we will play. It will be important. I hope they respect a bit the people who are watching from home, the people that want to watch these young players. When people are saying Beppe, but it's a tradition that people are doing the pitch invasion, it's totally correct. It's totally right. I understand it. And it's also a beautiful tradition that I want to keep, the pitch invasion on the other side. Understand also that there are a lot of young players that would love in the second half to enter, for example, Corigliano, that could play today, that could play his first game at the Allianz Stadium. When and how many years will he have to wait if it's not today? So hopefully the Tifosi, they can respect that. I'm really scared of a pitch invasion in the first half. Allora, let me read you Autolectuals. At least Vicario is 194. We need a bit of height in goal. Yes, even if the balls that are extremely high are not always his strong point. Where is Mogale? Yesterday he played the first half in Coppa Italia, where he did really, really, really well. So probably he's entering a bit later today. I see already the flags that are going or on the field or off the field. The stadium, they are telling me that they would be filled at 25,000-ish. I see Carnevali that is there. Let me check with who. With one of the two sons. Oh no, with both of the sons of John Elkan Oceano that I had the opportunity and the pleasure to meet real life. It was in Sicily last month of May. I spoke with him. I see also John Elkan, also him. I met him there in Sicily. We had the opportunity to speak with each other. It was quite fun, and I will continue to say a real honor for me to meet John and his son there while we won 1-0. I forgot the game. Was it against Lecce? I don't remember. I really don't remember. We won 1-0. I believe it was with a goal of Dusan Vlahovic. Vicario needs our support. He must deliver. Yeah. Like all the players, they all deserve and need our support. Then support is, of course, not unlimited. It's not infinite. I mean, in terms of being honest with the judgment, then the support must always be there during the 90 minutes. But the judgment must be, I think, must be quite transparent. If someone is doing well, bravo. If someone is doing wrong, we have to say it as well. Like at a certain moment, we were correct in saying that Michele Di Gregorio was not doing well anymore. And I believe that we would have been honest with that without speaking about personal matters and not going on the private things, because you have private life and then you have the performances on the field. Of course, Di Gregorio not called up for the game of today. I believe that the club understands that he's out of the project, that he must find a team, and maybe already close to find a team like l'Olympique de Marseille, that, speaking about Mercato, was extremely close to sign Vicario, because Juve didn't open the door or didn't ask Vicario to wait. If it was not a last-minute change of plans, probably Vicario would have been a Marseille goalkeeper today on loan or not, I don't know, and instead maybe it will be Di Gregorio that will go to the French team that is playing in Le Vélodrome. Yes, I also want Franck Kessié. Of course, first of all, we need to think about some exits. That's super important. I forgot one thing, ragazzi miei. I don't find it, so give me a second before I come back. Wait, 1 second. I'm watching my stream, guys. I must say that on the Juventus side, I have from time to time a block in frame. Do you have the same thing? Like it goes well and then it blocks, it freezes a bit and then it continues. It's like every 3 seconds that you have a mini fraction of a second that it blocks. Am I the only one to experience this annoying thing? Because that's really annoying. It's smooth for Fra. Siraj is saying that we had that problem for the entire summer games. But that's annoying, huh? Of course. If you want to comment the game, I will try to refresh maybe. Let's refresh. Let's see if it's better or not. Let's see. Thank you for the super donation of Samzi, Grande Beppe. How do you see Juventus squad completeness today, as of today? What positions still lack to be covered? Look, some great, fantastic, kind content creator, they ask me to participate to some hot takes, and I kindly answer back that today to me it's really impossible, because Serie A is really late with Mercato, because a lot of things will still happen for a lot of teams. So I didn't want to participate as of today. In other leagues, I could have done it. In Serie A, it's impossible. And that's important. Then at today, I don't see Juventus being complete. I don't see Juventus competing for big things as of today, but I keep my final judgment until the end of Calciomercato. Unfortunately, I would have loved that the team was much more complete as we speak at the moment. It's not like that. There is Juve fan is saying undescribed Beppe is Interista. First of all, it's unsubscribe and then Beppe is with double P. Or Beppe is an Interista maybe, but I don't know that person. I'm really sorry for you. And if you continue to spam, I will kick your ass out of the chat. Or maybe we should do it immediately, because this season I don't have a lot of patience. So ban the user. Arrivederci. Start to write well, and then maybe giving your opinion. No, I have no patience. This season, I have absolutely no patience. No, I'm too old for this shit. You know it, guys. I try my best to bring you as close as possible to Juve. I've seen a lot of legends, interviewed a lot of legends, actual players. I have a good contact with a lot of these players. I mean, I did a lot. I need to continue to prove every day that I'm worth your time, and I'm absolutely conscious about that. But at a certain moment, if you're here to troll, arrivederci. I tell you immediately, I have no patience this year. This season, I have no patience. So I continue to tell you that I don't see the team ready. I don't see the team ready to compete. That's a cruel reality. I really hope that I'm wrong, but no, I don't have a lot of expectations for the top. At today. Tomorrow, things can totally change, and hopefully I'm wrong. But I prefer to be honest. The mercato that have been done, I'm a big lover of Kolomani, of Alajbegovic, Lukumi, Celik. Who else did join? Yeah, but I don't think that we reinforced our team where we needed. I still wanted to see a left back. I need a midfielder, or at least to understand. And what we see today also with the Douglas Luiz, that is playing in a number 10 position, where I was asking to see him there a bit earlier, to see him today on the 17th of August when we are playing the first game on the 23rd. So on Sunday against Frosinone, if we see that we are still testing, understanding, it's a bit late. I would have loved to be a bit further in our preparation and in a lot of these things. At today, we are not. Again, I can be totally wrong. Look at these young players, because we see them on the field. These young players, they are extremely happy to be there on the field with our next-gen team. Now we have the first team that is entering on the field. Chef with an X, grandissimo, with a beautiful donation. Chef is telling us, Beppe, would you have rather kept Di Gregorio or still pursue on getting Vicario? Honestly, at this point, I don't see much difference. Regardless, keep up the great work. Thank you, my friend. No, if I tell you, I prefer Vicario than Di Gregorio, for a simple reason. Di Gregorio couldn't go back to his standards of Monza, or even the standards of the first season at Juve. We saw it also there, and he was not able to transmit any more confidence to his backline, and at a certain moment it's over. When it's over, guys. The words of his agent, not totally cancelled by him with his excuse word, didn't help at all the situation. So I think that the change was needed. Vicario was not the one that I would have chosen, but if it's Vicario, sometimes changing air, changing league, changing team can unlock again, after a few games of doing well, can unlock again something positive, something beautiful. Pay attention, because we receive all the beautiful applauses. And I see Celik receiving that beautiful applause from the stadium. With the number 17, Kerim Alajbegovic is entering the field as well. Coming from Bayer Leverkusen, these are the words that they are saying, the commentators. I don't know if it's all the players one by one, or just the new players that they are calling up for a big applause. Jeff Ekator with his number 18 is entering now the field. Grande Ju for 22 months as a member. It's nice to see and to read you again as well. Ekator unfortunate during that summer tour because after 20-25 minutes of the first friendly against Basel a few days after his arrival, GJustjuve got injured. He started again to train individual. Unfortunately, he's not yet ready. And pay attention because John Lukumi is already wearing the black and white with his number 26 on the shirt. Not only Lukumi, but also the J of John, the J of Juventus. He's there. He's probably receiving the first hello and applauses from his new teammates with the number 26, John Lukumi. And then back home, avec le numéro 9, with the number 9, con il numero 9. Welcome back home, Randall Colomwani. I'm happy because these players, not Lukumi and not Ekator, but all the other players, I presented them on stage a few days ago, which is strange to do now in front of you, in front of my screen. Look at how happy Colomwani is. I tell you immediately that today we will see Colomwani scoring and then the applause of Luciano, or for Luciano Spalletti, that is also presented by my friend DJ Nana. Is taking immediately a kit in his arm. The kid is not really reassured. He's maybe a bit scared to receive 2-3 slaps in his face. Beautiful act from Luciano Spalletti. Also, he didn't want to go at the bottom, at the end of the row of players. He wanted to go in front of Capitano Locatelli. Probably will release the kit in a second. I hope so for the kit, because I see the eyes of the kid. He was not expecting this. Let's see. I'm really curious about that. In the meanwhile, I will already go towards the watch along screen and again saying thank you for the 44,988 Juventini of the world, missing 12 to hit the big 45. Andiamo ragazzi, I'm counting on you. Allora, Juventus first team is playing with the home shirt, white short, white socks, while we have our mix of next gen and Primavera team that is playing with the away pink shirt. I have the pink shirt in 3 different versions. I have the one with GJustjuve on the back. I have the one with Kenan Yildiz in Chinese version with the patch collector item, and then I have another one with long sleeves. It's really strange because I still don't have the home and I still don't have the third shirt that I wanted to buy when I was in the store. But then I decided to wait a bit. For what reason? Because I wanted to wait the end of the mercato to understand. And luckily, for example, Cambias that changed from the number 27 to the number 20. Allora, Mlaggio, well done, Beppe. We don't want any bullshit this season. Not on the field, not off the field. I totally agree. Mlaggio, thank you for 54 months together with us. And then we have a Steve Cano, 42 mesi. Interesting to see Juve Spalletti after summer tour. Yeah, even if today, again, the supporters will influence how long we will play. I don't expect a lot of crazy things because the players, they also suspect that it will not be a 90 minutes game. So let's see, the referees are entering the field now. It's really strange because being closer and closer and closer to Juve, I also start to see more and more people that I know, that I worked with and I was close to it. And I'm not speaking about the players, but about staff of Juve on the field, like Shafiq, like Pierre. So hello to all the people that were fantastic during that summer tour and every day with Juve, because they are doing a lot of beautiful work behind the screens, which we not always are thankful for, or because we just don't know. Is there someone happy about Vicario? I believe his family is, because the family of Guglielmo is a Juventus family. They are Juventini. He is a Juventino. So yeah, the family of Vicario are really happy. more than the family of Vicario? I don't know. I honestly don't know, so I need to understand that. Let me check. Are we expecting some mercato? Yes, we are still expecting a lot of mercato, so don't miss the next updates here on the channel and more. Capitano Locatelli and Capitano with the number 3, Gil Pucce. Gil Pucce, captain of today. Samzi last year, Tudor and Comoli were in the stadium at this time. It's true, and they are not there anymore. Nor Comoli, nor Modesto, nor Tudor. In the meanwhile, we have a new management, hopefully for the better. A new coach is there since November, so can we call him a new coach? A new coach for this game, yes. For the family game, absolutely yes. Sorry. And then the ones that remained at Juve are Peter Silverstone and also Darren Burgess, that I've seen managing the athletic part really closely in multiple games now, from really a few centimeters, more than a few meters from me. Darren Burgess, that remained. A lot of questions, and now that Comoli is gone, will we still have Darren Burgess, or will he leave? He stayed at Juve, which is to me a great news, because we saw the results of his beautiful work. Bring me a nice midfield and I will be happy for Vicario too, but I am not too confident, says Frafaz. The only thing better from Vicario and Di Gregori is that one of them is not an Interista, says Acrepi. Hello Beppe, how do you rate Vicario compared to Gil? Who is Gil? Orlando Gil. Don't know. I don't know. Ciao, I have decided to be positive about Vicario. He deserves... Oh, but no. Wait. One thing is sure. You know what I said? I don't change. But from now on, forza Vicario. Forza Vicario. Buongiorno, Nino Sport. Attention, because the game is about to start, so I want a maximum of support. The stadium is not empty, but it's not full. 20. Attention, because I need to put the chrono on. I totally forgot. You see that I lose my automatism, so hopefully I am in time to have a beautiful chrono start. It's about 25 out of 42, which is not full. Which is not full. It's true. You know that in Italy. Attenzione. 3. And we go with the first whistle of the referee. The game just started with the away team, we can say, Juventus next gen, that is starting with the ball in the back. Immediately a pressing from Weston McKennie. I'm curious about the position of McKennie and the position of Douglas Luiz. On paper, Douglas Luiz should wear the number 12 on the back, but the position number 10. But it looks like the first one to go and press is Weston McKennie, so maybe we were fooled a bit with these initial lineups. Let's see. Kalulu with the first recuperation goes to Chico Conceição. Oh, Locatelli. Kalulu in the back. We play with Gleison Bremer. We are expecting, of course, a big season for Gleison, and also understanding what Kelly will do and what will be his position and his role now that Lukumi joined the Bianconeri. Conceição and Juventus in possession. Well, Juventus. Well, I will say Juventus or Juve and next gen, just so that you know which team I'm speaking about. Lloyd Kelly, Gleison Bremer from the back. He goes long. No, he prefers to go without taking any risk to the number 15, Pierre Kalulu. Conceição. A lot of times during this summer tour, I've seen that we were looking for the number 7 on the right side, ignoring a bit that left part of the field. We see a Cambiaso with his number 20, that is a newness today, number 20 on the back, but still the same movements, one that goes up and tries to penetrate in these spots. Number 22, McKennie, beautiful to Chico Conceição. Chico against Gil Pucce. Chico will go in or out. He goes in the exteriors and immediately across from the number 12, Douglas Luiz. McKennie and Bremer. Weston McKennie prefers to start building from the back with Lloyd Kelly. Beautiful pass immediately to try to find the number 10. Big season expecting from our Turkish on Numara that goes with the ball against two players. He tries to go. He will win the first corner kick of the game for Juventus. First team. And we go. Andiamo ragazzi, andiamo ragazzi. John Elkann on the bench. On the bench and not on the stand. He's speaking with Spalletti. Probably is asking him to see how the bald coach of Certaldo is analyzing the game. First corner kick. They worked on corner kick during the summer. I've seen them with my eyes. And they will start with Douglas Luiz with his right foot into the box on the first post. The header that goes into the arms of Fuscaldo with his number 12. And the mask. We couldn't have Osimhen. So we went for Fuscaldo. The stream of the link, I cannot share it because it's simple. It's on the Juventus site. If you are registered, so Juventus.com, and you will find it easily. Kalulu for... Attenzione, something strange happened today because I just received from Assam some strange things here that are called gifts. Bravo, thank you. I don't know. Oh, bravo. Bravo. I love that. I love that. It's the first time. So the first one forever will be Assam. Assam that just sent some gifts. It's newness from YouTube. I need to get used to it. And maybe we need to find something strange to do with that. Long ball in the middle. Attention, because we have immediately an assist for Colomani. What a shot! And he goes with a sub. What a save! But we have our goalkeeper. We have the goalkeeper. Sign promotion for Fuscaldo. Mamma mia! Double save of Fuscaldo. For Colomani that was denied his first goal with his comeback. Conceição with a cross that has been deflected. Mamma mia! Oh! 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 I need this goalkeeper. I need this goalkeeper. Ma che portiere, ma what a goalkeeper did we... Where is he coming from? The goalkeeper with a mask. Send Vicario back into the plane. Don't open the door. What a goalkeeper. Oh, he will never forget this moment. He will never forget this moment. But no, it's not Fuscaldo. It's... my God, so wait. It's Radu. I don't know why I said Fuscaldo. Voila. I said Fuscaldo, but it's Radu, of course. Riccardo Radu. "19 years old. Douglas Luiz. Kenan Yildiz. Cambiaso with his number 20. Oh, beautiful pass there. Oh, that one touch. Juventus playing well. First team. Oh, attenzione. Backheel pass from Weston McKennie. Weston McKennie, the wizard of La Continassa. Doogie. Oh, I'm informed. Die. I forget everything that I said this year. We compete. We compete. Locatelli vertical pass. One touch from Colomani. That is still looking after Radu denying that first goal. Look at that. Licina with his beautiful dribbles, with a shot deflected by Lloyd Kelly. Conceição dreaming a bit, not losing the ball. It's Colomani that is losing it. But there was a foul. Whistles. This season I go for a lot of water. Beautiful gift received by a TV presenter there in Hong Kong. This is immediately in my heart. Locatelli. One touch. Douglas Luiz. Locatelli. Oh, here Cambiaso opens. Kelly ignoring Cambiaso. And look at that. I'm even able to show the 350 jewels given by Assam. Cambiaso, Kenan Yildiz, one touch for Douglas. Douglas that is changing sides. He goes to Bremer. Bremer opens. Pierre Kalulu. One touch with Conceição. Here we have the automatism, of course, on the right side. Locatelli, vertical. One touch by Weston McKennie. Douglas Luiz. Oh, beautiful. Oh, Sebo. Oh, Sebo! But Radu, we forgot about Radu. We forgot about Masked Men. Grazie Massimo Lesti, 48 months together with us. I'm glad you got a reusable water bottle. Too much plastic you were drinking. Ah, bravo. I was waiting for a gift and I received it in Hong Kong. It was difficult to transport from Hong Kong to Perth and then back to Belgium. Look at that first fantastic save of Radu and then a double save of Radu. Beautiful save. Also, a game like today is always important to see how the youth is doing with a beautiful recuperation here from Obo. Yeah, Douglas Luiz has a really beautiful vision. Yeah, you know that Douglas Luiz, if he's confirmed at the end of the Mercato, it could be one of the players that I put on my shirt. Usama, Juve saying, man, calm down a little bit. No. Don't ask me to calm down. Never. When Juve is playing, never ask me. Never ask me that. Licina, opening on the right side. Beautiful opening there. Rizzo. Attenzione, he goes. Beautiful. And it's a save from Pinsoglio. Corner kick for the next gen. Guys, what do you say? We calm down like Usama is asking us? Or we continue with the crazy watch-along of Beppe, like we usually do. If there is a game where we can be crazy, it's probably today, because there is nothing to play. If we win or if we lose, it's always Juve that wins. Let me know. Corner kick from the next gen. Amaradio is another player that I really like. They go with a corner kick. Attenzione, saved by Weston McKennie. Conceição with his header. And it's Kenan that wanted immediately to find the number 7. It's Colomwani that goes with another missed pass from the Frenchman. And you see, people are saying, Beppe, you need to go crazy. Uzu. Also, next gen is starting to play after 10 minutes. But you can watch it on the Juventus side, guys. Guys, you don't tell me that you need a link for Juventus.com, no? Juventus.com, you go to the site, English or Italian, whatever, and then you will see the game. Kalulu! One touch. McKennie's playing only with one touch, so was about to lose the ball. Douglas Luiz, of course, we need to avoid injuries. Last season, injured Miretti against Dortmund in our friendly, so please, no injuries, because I must say that this summer, and I don't want to jinx it, of course, this summer, Juventus did quite well in physical preparation, even if we went back to a double training session a day, which didn't happen since really long, to keep actually our physicality. Vinito, the amount of people that keep asking for a link instead of just Googling it. But yeah, but I understand that if you don't know where... but guys, I keep repeating every day, also on the videos, that you can see the game on the Juventus site, so... Ah, bravo. Indeed, I forgot about Ekator. Yeah, bravo. I forgot about Ekator. My bad. Yeah, but Ekator just arrived. It's not because of Juve. Attenzione. Pinsoglio goes on the other side, on the right side. 11-minute play. Kalulu that controlled immediately that ball in, carrying it with him on that right side. Was looking for Conceição, that was a bit far. So it's Locatelli that change immediately side, looking for the number 10. What about fantastic, beautiful chest control from Onnumera. Kenan Yildiz for the number 20, Cambiaso. We play with Locatelli. Again, long ball for Bremer. This was able to control. We play with Kalulu that goes and cross. And that ball goes towards Colomwani, but beautifully anticipated by a defender. It will be the second corner kick of the first team. You see why he changed number? Because he was bored and he couldn't anymore of hearing number 27. You remember? He said, no, basta. I don't want to be called. Pay attention that Gornicky goes in the hands of. But I need to understand because, guys, here the numbers are totally wrong. Huh? He was bored of hearing 27, 27, so he decided to change number. Licina, he has the number 32 for the next gen. Dribble from the outside. Ball has been missed. Oh, they try to play a bit too easy here, the Bianconeri. Pink team on the ball. Long ball, easy for Pinsoglio. I don't remember the last time that Pinsoglio really started a game like that. So good to see Pinsoglio starting for once. Locatelli, Douglas Luiz that opens on the right side. Conceição, Dougie. We need his creativity. We need his vision. We need to have return on investment on the 50 million euro that we have spent 3 summers ago. 2, 3? I don't remember. Gleison. Yeah, 2. It's the 3rd season now of Dougie, even if he missed one because he went back to first Nottingham and then Aston Villa. Oh, beautiful. But look, I tell you, McKennie, I think that in that role he has been asked to play in one touch to accelerate the game, because since the beginning of the game, that's what he's doing beautifully here from Licina. But McKennie said, basta, enough is enough. No, I must say that Cambiaso, did I see him? I think so. Yeah. I think that I met. I have no. Yeah, of course I saw him when he was, but did I see him with our eyes that were crossing each other? You know that I don't remember. But it's good. Huh? It means that I didn't feel that he was pissed off with me for. But it's not my fault, guys. If I would have given him a 7 or a 6 for his season, I would have lied. Cambiaso. Kenan, beautiful for a Cambiaso, a bit long here. Ball recuperated immediately. The ball went out. No, says the referee. We play. But here a fantastic glaze on Bremer to recuperate that ball to go to Conceição. That goes from the distance. That ball is there. Cansao. Cambiaso. No! Cambiaso! Hey, he waited too long. Andrea. Had to shot immediately. The ball was on his left foot. He was on his left foot. What was he waiting for, Andrea? Look, you're alone. Corner kick already beaten. It's Locatelli from the distance. No shot. But why is Locatelli not taking his chance? Die. Why did not Cambiaso shoot? Shot. I don't understand it. Anyway, Conceição. Lloyd Kelly. But we see a first team in possession of the ball. It's quite fluid, but we cannot finalize. Kenan Yildiz, Kolo Muani try to play immediately, keeps that ball. Douglas Luiz, Cambiaso with his right foot, plays again for the Brazilian number 12. He's watching, scanning the field, and this time we have 2 players that can go long with the ball or with vision. It's Locatelli and Douglas Luiz. Conceição. We are immediately on the right side with Kalulu that will try with a cross. He's waiting a bit. Prefers to play with the number 3, Bremer. Could that be the lineup that will see the field against Frosinone? It could be, honestly. Without Pinsoglio, but probably with Perin. Bremer. Kelly. 16 minutes played, still 0-0. Thanks also to Radu. Beautiful movement here for Kenan Yildiz, but immediately stopped by Owusu with his number 8. Bad pass from Owusu. Yes, because that ball has been tackled away by Manu Locatelli. Buongiorno, Steve. Steve Slick, new number, new season. Same old Cambiaso. Owusu is a good player. Conceição, ancora Chico, basta Chico on the ground. With Durmici, a player that I really, really, really like. Arman Durmici. Pay attention because we are already into the box. That ball has been blocked temporarily. Cambiaso is fighting to recuperate it. But Verde was able to block Andrea Cambiaso, with Cambiaso pulling off his shirt. Ball next gen. We need some goals, huh? We need some goals. Douglas Luiz, look at that oriented control and thinking immediately, oh, that's beautiful. Conceição! Chico Conceição immediately, but what a beautiful play. And who started it? It's Douglas Luiz again. Beautiful stuff, lovely stuff, and a beautiful goal of Chico Conceição. Grande Dougie, that started everything, also speaking to each other, communicating and speaking the language that we all love, the language of football. Francisco Chico Conceição with the first goal at the 18th minute. At the moment that I said we need some goals, well, they answered immediately. Hopefully that technique will work also during the season, especially starting on Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Italian time, here on GJustjuve. Douglas Luiz with a beautiful control, touch to Colomani back to the Brazilian number 12 with a one-touch beautiful assist for the left foot of Chico Conceição. Far post, this time Radu, the Romanian goalkeeper with the mask, couldn't go there. Chico scoring his second goal of the summer camp. When we were asking to Chico to improve his decision making, he's working on it. Let's see if the Juventini of... Oh, attenzione, bravo, Pinzolo with his header. Let's see if the Juventini of GJustjuve, they reached... And we did it! Also here on GJustjuve, hitting the target. You know it, we said it before the season starts, 45, and we did it. Bravo to all the Juventini of the world. 45,003. I don't forget the 3 because they are super important. Juventini of the world on the channel. Let's celebrate. I need, of course, to change the score. Conceição that scored, if I'm not wrong, against Inter. And then today against the next gen. No foul. Bravo from Kalulu, supported by Lloyd Kelly. Next target is 50. Bravo, Crepi. We don't care about 46, 47. We go for 50. That's the next one. We celebrate for an instance, and then we go for the next targets. We continue. So I invite also the new Juventini that just discovered this channel, of course. If you didn't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to put a maximum of likes. Do whatever you want. You know that I never ask for membership. I never ask for donation. Just a like, just a subscription, just watching the beautiful content that we try to bring into your homes. Licina. To Verde, Licina again displaying as a playmaker, beautiful to resist the pressure of Locatelli. Locatelli that entered quite hard there, maybe a bit too hard. What will happen if we finish fixed again? Let's start the season. Let's start with a win with the 3 points and think about that a bit later. Please. Congratulations, Mbappe with 45k. I remember 1k hit. Oh yeah. You're here since the beginning, yeah? I remember. GTA Bianconero, pay attention because they open on the left side. Attenzione. Obo. Step over. He will go with a cross that has been deflected. Corner kick for the next gen. It's their second. Obo. And they play fast, that corner kick. Now they have the opportunity to go on target. They go low. Ball blocked by Kelly. And deflected by Kalulu. That ball is back into the box. So pay attention. Leave it now. Pinsoglio needed to ask for it. That should have been a Pinsoglio ball. It's Licina. Licina against Kalulu and Locatelli. Obo against 2 against Locatelli. Oh, fantastic, beautiful vision. Amaradio. Grande rise and cross. 9 months as a member, but much longer as a subscriber. We go for the 50, my friend. Allora, we continue. Dai. Obo is a good player. The one that was doing the skills there was Grelo. Pay attention to not confuse the players. Shot from the distance. Kelly on the ball. Kelly to Cambiaso at the moment, 22 minutes, and we don't see any signs of player supporters entering the field. Fantastic from Douglas Luiz, not able to control it from McKennie, and he's committing a foul on Verde. Ciao, Sasha. Oh, Sasha is back. Sasha is there. It was a beautiful goal, Tsar, from Conceição. Pay attention. Ooh, Amaradio, and a beautiful free kick for the next gen. Beautiful from Amaradio. And here, a big mistake from Locatelli that is entering quite harsh on the youth, I must say. Yeah, it was a beautiful combination with Douglas Ruiz taking that ball, doing 180, giving to Colo. Colo back to Dougie. Dougie, one touch through the space of Conceição. Conceição with his left foot on the far post. Low, beautiful goal. Really beautiful goal. Pay attention. No, it will not be Licina that will go on the free kick. Thank you, Vasilakos. I'm proud that you are here. Thank you, my friend. So it's actually McKennie that is in that number 10 position. Pay attention because Amaradio goes. Ooh, beautiful save. Beautiful save of Pinsoglio. But smart, really smart from Amaradio. Amaradio, that is, he has really the name of a JoJo character. For the big fans of anime, of manga, JoJo Bizarre's Adventure Amaradio. You know what I'm speaking about. I know you know. Attenzione. Oof. And I see also my great friend Colo 99 that worked today with tears in his eyes to create the Vicario highlights and skills video that, of course, I already watched. Oh, I didn't read the message, and now reading it, it makes me extremely happy. Beppe, happy to spend another season with you, bro. Thank you, my friend. And you know it, huh? Whatever you want to do, just by your presence or whatever idea you have, this is your home, as it's written in the description. There are a few guys there that I never take off from the descriptions. My brother Neven, my brother Aman, my brother Colo. Always. People that help me, like Mo, like Saraz, part of the GJustjuve community, even if it's behind the scenes. Allora. Pinsoglio, 1-0, beautiful goal of Conceição, but we want more because it's a game where we can see more. We want to see more. And I want the goal of Kolo Muani. Dai. And that's where he comes in play, Kolo Muani, chasing that ball, touching that ball, not enough, also not supported, he was alone. Kenan Yildiz, that we didn't mention a lot during that game, huh? Probably one of the most absent ones. It's not a coincidence that it's Chico that is scoring. Grelo. Abaudo. Blocked fantastically well this time by Dougie, but Locatelli does well the job. Beautifully blocking him. And then it's Dugi that falls asleep, beautifully recuperated first by Durmishi, and then you have Merola that just entered that wanted to go on target. There were some changes for the next gen team in the meanwhile. Durmishi was there. He was not Durmishi. Douglas Lewis was Durmishi. Colomani is looking for that first goal, and he wants to feel the love of his supporters. And today is the day to have that love. Kelly, Lloyd, Douglas Lewis, that is on the right side of the field, left side of the field, taking over for a moment the position of the number 20. Locatelli from the back, he plays vertical, one touch from Weston McKennie. Conceição looks to accelerate, and that's what he's doing, not giving that ball to Douglas Lewis. He's doing everything himself, and now he's finding number 20, Cambiaso. Cambiaso too easily blocked. Die, Andrea, wake up. Die, Andrea. Oh. And no, that's too easily blocked by a young kid of 17. Die. I can't wait also to see Corigliano on the field. But that left side is not working at the moment. And Cambiaso and also Kenan Yildiz is totally absent in today's game. Totally absent. Ball to Dugi. Yeah, they did some subs. I don't know who was subbed in, subbed out. I just saw Merola in, attention, because now Kenan, that I was just saying that he was absent. He's on the ball. He's carrying that ball with the exterior of his right foot. He's entering. Beautiful one. He goes with his left. That ball! Weston McKennie! And when we called the number 10 and saying that he was absent, that he was not mentioned enough, he answered with a beautiful dribble, assist, Weston McKennie. Radu touched it with his fingers, but it was not enough. A 2-0 from Weston McKennie. Weston McKennie, I tell you, Weston McKennie, one of the huge, big, to me, favorites of that summer tour. I'm speaking off the field. A hero. By the way, I have a beautiful backstage story of him with the Michael Jackson song and dance when we were coming back on the plane, because not only he did it in front of the first team or in the first team cabin. Look at first goal with Kenan Yildiz dragging two players in the middle, making them totally crazy. Also, beautiful to see the movement that he's doing, because if he really was injured and if the knees were still hurting, probably that dribble, what he just did, he would not have tried it on. So bravo, Kenan. And that was a beautiful play, appreciated by Gabriel Roccamelo. Ma l'ho detto prima della partita, Luca. Oggi non fa testo, ovviamente, però l'ho detto prima della partita che per adesso, per me, non siamo ancora completi. Adesso è bello vedere giocare in scioltezza, però non fa testo. Partita in famiglia. Dobbiamo essere più forti. We must be stronger. Yeah. The pitch invasion, to me, will arrive. Amaradio is waiting. Durmishi with the exterior of the foot. Durmishi has one quality, my friends, and he's able to read the spaces like nobody. And look how he's taking on Cambiaso and Kelly, trying to anticipate the goalkeeper with his exterior of his foot. I like Durmishi. I predict a beautiful career for the number 9 of Juve. Also because he's following me on Instagram, and also because we had some discussions there. We spoke when we were in Hong Kong and Perth. And then I like these players. Him, Destiny Elimogale. For the youth, I'm speaking. Bremer. Yeah, I'm biased. It's true. It's true. It's true. Oh, then when they play with the first team, that's a different discussion, and then we'll try to be not biased. Long ball from Radu. I must say that Fabrizio Romano didn't ask me any information about the mercato this season. Allora, Conceição. 32 minutes, goals of Chico Conceição and Weston McKennie, assists of Douglas Luiz and Kenan Yildiz. Lloyd Kelly. Gleison Bremer. Conceição trying to take on his man, Grelot. There is a player on the ground from Juve, first team. I think it's Douglas Luiz, not sure. Conceição doesn't care at all because he played immediately. And what a control from the number 10. Attenzione on Numara that is entering the box. He wants his own goal. Maybe a second assist. This time it will be another corner kick. The fourth for Juventus first team. But that first touch, that first control, look at how he's taking that ball. Mamma mia. Oh, that's quality. If you're not quality player, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. And that's something that Kenan masters really well. I was retail director Europe, Gabriel. That was my job. Managing stores around Europe. Corner kick, number 4, with Douglas Luiz. Beautiful again, that header from Kelly, taking it away, if I'm not wrong, from Gleison Bremer. But then I stopped to pursue a dream, an ambition. And Serraz is giving you also the link to Juventus.com where you can follow and watch the game. Weston McKennie goes long with a throw-in in the box. I still want that goal of Colomoni. I need a goal of Colomoni. Will he score, yes or no? Let me know in the chat. I'm curious what your opinion is. What this year the closest you have been to Juventus for... I mean, I've been on the pitch. Have been with the players in the elevator. I've been on stage with the players. It's difficult to be closer than them. To be closer than them, I needed to have something that is rated plus 18, guys. Closer than that, I can I cannot, guys. Bravo, Locatelli. Pinsoglio. No, better of course if he scores against Frosinone, that's a fact, but I want him today as well. There is a foul because the short has been pulled from Kenan Yildiz. No, I didn't. I didn't receive a single signature from a single player or legend. I have no signatures, but there is a reason why I have no. Long ball, beautiful for Conceição. He was not able to control it immediately. The ball was high and long, but he enters the box. A pass for the number 20, Cambiaso. The ball has been deflected, and the corner kick has been, I believe, not sure if it was avoided or not, by Kudien, Belgian, next-gen player. Also, him has a beautiful future. Good player. Throw-in. Enzo Kudien. Only beautiful words about Enzo. Douglas Luiz with a no-look pass to Kelly. Dougie. Dougie is looking, is dragging the ball. Kenan Yildiz, he needed a few minutes to really enter the game. He entered. And the teammates, they saw him and they are playing with him. Locatelli, it's packed there, so he prefers to change. Oh, totally missed from Locatelli. Luckily, it's also missed from the defender of the next gen with Douglas Luiz. in front of his man. He's looking for the corner kick, and he's winning that corner kick. Bambali was not able to made another deflection. So ball and corner kick, the fifth one for Juventus first team. And that ball is already in game with Kenan Yildiz that plays against to Douglas. Douglas, oh, that ball is long, too long. Bad pass from Douglas Luiz this time. Impossible for the new number 20. Missed a big goal. Huh? Didn't take his opportunity in the first minutes. Radu pressing from Colomoni. Merola with his 21 looks like Piccolo Dybala when I see the shirts. That pink shirt with the number 21 on brings me back some memories. Totally different player, of course, but brown hair, 21, black shorts, pink shirt. Nostalgia. That Dybala was strong, mamma mia. Merola. You see, it looks like a mini Dybala. Bambali. Grande Gino Pino. Grello. Good game of Grello as well today. Up. Pinsoglio. Goes long. Bambali was there. There is absolutely no foul. Amaradio, also him blocked this time by Locatelli. It's a Kenan Yildiz, mamma mia, oh mamma mia, oh mamma mia, but this player is making me so much in love. Mamma mia, Kenan Yildiz is a joy to watch. Is a really joy to watch. Verde to the goalkeeper, Radu. Cambiaso, open, mamma mia, male, dai, Andrea! Oh! Andrea Cambiaso not top, eh? Must say the truth, not top. Taking wrong decisions, I don't know. Dormisi really a fire. You know that Dormisi. If you tell him that we can have him a few games in the first team, I would not say no. Pinsoglio. How is Douglas doing? Bah, you see that he has a. But this game is not the game where you judge Douglas Luiz. You cannot judge because he has some freedom, because he has some space, because he has the time also. So this is not really the game to judge Douglas Luiz if he's doing well or not, but it's a good player, really good player. That assist is great. Attenzione because I have no idea what it all means and so on, but it's a newness on YouTube, and we just received gold coin from Labud88. So grazie for that, my friends. Really, really appreciate it. Again, I have no idea what it all means. These new jewels, something new on YouTube. Grazie, it's working. Control from Conceição. Ball out. We are still playing. At the moment, I don't see a lot of fans standing up ready to invade the field, which is good because that means that maybe we can see a second half. Douglas Luiz to Cambiaso. Dai, Andrea. Dai. Show us something, Andrea. Grande Weston McKennie. Colomwani. Bad control from Colo. He's also committing a foul. on Corradi. Obaudo. Obaudo again with a cross. Dude, deflected. Dude, super deflected. Attenzione, Pinzolo was awake, luckily. Grande Juve fan. And we play with Cambiaso. Prefers to play in the back for Lloyd Kelly with Locatelli that drops back to actually give an extra option ignored by his teammates. No more because you receive it from Gleison Bremer. Die. Without risk to Gleison again. Gleison looking right, looking left. Probably going back to number 5. Indeed, Capitano. It's a two-man ball. 5-3, 3-5, 5-3. Now it's actually the Brazilian number 3, the defender that is taking some risk in going long. Ball will be win by Juve. First team with a throw-in from initially Kenan Yildiz, but he prefers to give it to the number 20, Andrea Cambiaso, that goes back. Kelly to Kenan. Really in shape and in form Conceição in these first 20 minutes, where from that moment on you had 20 minutes of Kenan Yildiz. If they could do it simultaneously, and if we could play simultaneously left and right without going with blocks, would be even more ideal. That's the aim. Kalulu, pay attention. Douglas Luiz chipping over the ball, trying to find immediately Colomwani, which is doing, playing with Conceição. Conceição is Kenan Yildiz. Conceição is accelerating. Conceição is doing a bit too much, but luckily he's recuperating that ball. Playing on the right. Attention, because that's your left foot. You should be able to cross it. No, he prefers to enter with the right. Conceição blocked by Amaradio. And another foul from Locatelli. Die, Locatelli. It's already the 10th foul that you are doing against the kids. Die, I know. Mamma mia. Oh. Presidente Ferrero with his wife in the stands. And look at that run of Durmishi. One touch. Beautiful. Beautiful one touch. Kutchen. That ball is in for Grelot. Grelot plays again with Kutchen, and Bremer was there to block it. But he will not be able to keep that ball in. It's another corner kick for the next gen. And the entire management, also Claudio Chiellini and Giorgio Chiellini, that celebrated 42 years a few days ago. Twins brother Carnevali, Massara, and Ottolini also there, present, of course, today. They missed the games in China and Australia because they prefer to stay in Italy to continue to work on Mercato, waiting for Vicario to arrive and to be presented probably later on today. 3 minutes at a time. We are already at 45-40. Pay attention to the double whistle and if or not there will be an invasion. At the moment, the supporters are keeping quiet. Grelot, that did a beautiful first half. Bambali. Amaradio. Grelot. Grelot in the back. Kutchen. Kutchen is a player that I really like, I already told you. But look at that, they are playing really, really well, huh? Next gen, brava. Corradi. Long ball on the right, again, Bambali. Bambali trying to take Cambiaso in velocity. That ball is a bit too long. Losing it. Are the people standing? Pay attention. Pay attention, Starface. You know what this means. $40 to go. Kenan Yildiz. Beautiful from Kenan. Colomani. Dai, I want the goal of Colo before it's too late. It's Kenan that is going fast. Kenan for Colomani. Colomani! No! Male! Ale! Radu! What's his problem? Dai, I wanted the goal of Colomani. Everything was played really well with a beautiful counter attack. Maybe now. Dai, push! It's not possible. Oh, Colomani will dream about Radu. And it was the right thing to do from Colomani. And the 2 whistles from the referee. Raduici Buffon. Incredible. We were there, guys. Dai, I won the best ones of the first half. We are there for now 15 minutes. Tell me, who were your best ones for the first half? Who did well? Who did bad? I'm curious to read all of you. For the first half of Juventus 2, Juventus Next Gen 0. Give me also from the Next Gen who you liked, who you didn't like, who you appreciated. To me, I'm having a beautiful time, a really beautiful time. Of course, it's a game that is putting minutes in the legs, trying some patterns that we saw with this combo. For example, to me, it's absolutely not a coincidence that Weston McKennie was playing really the entirety of the game. With one touch. By the way, we were thinking that Douglas Luiz would have played as number 10. This is not the case. This was not the case. So we saw him in a position, as you see here on the screen, next to Locatelli, like he did in the entire summer. Better. I would have loved to see him as a number 10, but probably not today. Apparently, this is not in the idea of Coach Mr. Spalletti. Radu Next Gen for sure. For Rising Class, Radu looks like he can be great. Beh, today he did well. Quando Locatelli si abbassa non usciamo più, is the comment of Stan the Man. Quando si abbassa, purtroppo è un vizio che ha lui, di abbassarsi tante volte. È vero. Pay attention because Giuseppe Cataldo, GOAT trophy. I have no idea what all these kind of things are meaning. It's beautiful. 1,000 Jewels by Giuseppe Cataldo. It's really beautiful. It's really nice. But maybe on that one I'm a bit boomer because it's new. It's the first live where the gifts are active, at least to me. And I need to understand, what is it? The trophy of the GOAT, I don't know. What is it? Hiding from Roberto Gallo here. Explain me, guys. Explain me what the gifts are means. Mamma mia, look, the one of the dog, the one hiding, the one of the dog. I don't understand what is happening. Should I do something, guys? Explain me. I have no idea. I know that on TikTok you could choose where you do what you do. I don't understand. Boo. Here we are with a mystery gift from Orentino. Mystery gift. What is it? Mamma mia. Bravo. Guys, I have no idea what it all means. Oh, I'm such a boomer. No name. The hiding one apparently is popular. The hiding is popular. Boo. And should I do something with that? Boo. Thank you. Allora, to speak about the game, to go back on the game, No, Kerim didn't start. Probably now there will be some changes for the second half. If I go back to the starting lineup again, I will not tell you this was great, not great, because again, it's a family game. But I liked when I'm looking at the lineups here, the ones that I really liked. But the first conclusion we can take is that Chico Conceição is in form. And that's something that we must say. Chico Conceição in form, like we saw him in the tour, was important also for a player that played the World Cup, that went half the tournament before coming back, was one that arrived right before the tourney. As we can see here, Conceição in that first part was great, and also it's 2 goals for him in that summer tour, which is important because he knows that it's something that he needs to work on. We know it, being cold in front of the goal, decision making. So Conceição good. I didn't see 20 minutes of Kenan Yildiz. What really made me happy today was that dribble that he makes on that assist, because someone that is suffering can't do that dribble after 20 minutes. Believe me, can't do that dribble. So it means that also there we see some positives in Kenan Yildiz, in his rehabilitation, in his physicality. Great for Kenan Yildiz. Then Radu with a triple save on Colomani, 2 in a row, and then 1 later at the end before the double whistle. But Colomani was there. Hopefully he can play a few more minutes, because I really want him to be unlocked before the first game against Frosinone. Then if it comes, it comes. Otherwise, I have no problem to wait until Frosinone. But in some parts, absent. Weston McKennie being a player, Weston McKennie, that played in 1 touch and also was there to score a goal. It's not a mystery. Now, will we see Weston McKennie as the number 10 of the team? Could be. I can tell you a Mercato inside news is that Massara is crazy about Zirkzee. Grazie Andy. Massara is crazy about Zirkzee, and if some things are unlocked in time, they really want to try for Zirkzee. He's totally in love. While Spalletti is more like, yes, but what do I do with Zirkzee? Which is something that they need to solve together. But that's what I know more or less about Mercato offensive side. But in the meanwhile, Weston McKennie is working well in that position, and we see that Spalletti, at least with that request for Weston McKennie to play 1 touch, we can really see that the intention is also there to accelerate, to become unpredictable, because these 1 touch it, you win a time of reflection from the opponent team. I see now also the replays of the goals, fantastic combination, also assist from Douglas Luiz. Here we have the 150 jewels by Roberto Gallo. Grazie, Roberto. Really appreciate it. And then the gold coin from Jawad. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, these patterns were working well. Cambiaso didn't go on target the first time, which annoyed me, of course. Changed the number, not that much his game, because today he lost his man 1 time in the back. Offensively, he's present offensively, but it doesn't create anything. It's not putting us in order. It's not putting in danger. Quite difficult. Not a great game of Cambiaso against a mix between the next gen and the Primavera. Who else did I appreciate? Well, Locatelli, I found him a bit too much. How can I say? A bit too much. I'm the boss here versus the young players. A lot of time he entered quite harsh, I must say. Not always impeccable, because he's offering also that free kick from Amaradio that did really, really well. Duki on the ball is great. But this is not the test to judge Douglas Luiz, because you need an opposition that is strong, an opposition that is closing the spaces, an opposition that is able to put one man on him, to not let him work. From the defense, I have not a lot of things to say. Honestly, and Pinsoglio did well in that first half. Let's see if he will continue also in the second half or not. I prefer Selic on the right side, of course, but Selic, if no other left back enters, I would not be surprised if we see him playing some games on the left. An assist and a few ideas, a few creations also from Douglas Luiz. Kenan, Thuram, and Jegrova are not a certainty for the whole season. Hopefully, Kenan already recuperated. Jegrova is already doing better. He's much more advanced than what he was last season. Where last season we had to wait really to understand if he was able to play one game 90 minutes. It's a player now that is much further there. I hope not. I don't think that he will go back from where he was. But we need to see complete games also from Jegrova. But it will be difficult also with that Conceição. The beauty is when you have a Jegrova that is able to give you some solution. Sometimes you can start with one, entering the other. Sometimes it's the other one that is starting. Being finally able to count on two players instead of one. Number 11 looked good. Yes, Amaradio was good, is a good player. I told you before the game that Amaradio is a player that we know already, that we appreciate, especially the ones that were following the youth. A good player, Dormisha as well, Obo, Grelo, Verde did well, Radu. There are some great talents. The next gen of this season, this is not the team that you just that you have seen, because there are some changes, because yesterday they played. But the next gen, I must say honestly, that it's much younger than in the past. So it's even younger than the years before. But a lot of quality. So if Brambilla can work on them in terms of maturity, stability, we can say that it's a team that can surprise and can show us some fun. Yeah. Did I say thank you to Andy Goldi for the 48 months as a member? Thank you, my friend. Grazie, Andy. Allora, I see John Elkann is signing some signatures. Forza Juve, sempre. Speriamo di battere Juventus next gen. Juventus sempre Serie A, vincere. Luca Morgan, 600 Juventini are live together with us, which is always a beautiful sign of unity. Am I the only one who noticed Yildiz and Cambiaso don't get along together? No, you're not the only one, Minos, because that's probably one of the problems, that both of them, they don't understand each other on that left side, which is something that we notice and we said a lot of time. I see Kerim Begovic on the field. They're smiling. Probably he will do his debut in the Allianz Stadium, because he never did. Kerim, the dream. Jegrova, I see Turn Koopman is already without blue overshirt. Selic, I still have when is the second half start? It will start really in a second, so that's why I'm asking you, if you didn't yet, to continue to subscribe to the channel. We hit 45,000. We are already over 45,000 because the game is about to start again. I think there will be some changes, so give me a second. I come back. And we are back for the second half. I see already a lot of changes. I see Selik, I see Perin, I see Rugani, I see Koopmeiners, I see Jonathan David, if I'm not wrong. I see a lot of changes. Probably 11 on 11 have been changed. I see Alay Begovic. We will do, of course, all the changes simultaneously if we transit to that screen. I've seen Kefren Thuram will be there into the midfield. Jegrova is in as well with his number 11. So I've put them out. Pinsoglio out. Perin in. I've seen Thuram. I've seen Koopmeiners. I don't know where Koop will play, guys. I've seen Alay Begovic. Curious to see where Alay Begovic will play. Pay attention because the game is about to start again. This has always priority over everything, of course. Obviously, just waiting for the referee to whistle the first half. Aspettiamo ancora un po'. Let's wait a bit more. I see Selik. Selik, one of the top signings, underrated signing. Thuram will be captain, I think. Attenzione, Kefren Thuram, captain. He was asking who should wear the armband, and when he understood that he was the one wearing the armband, he was quite happy and surprised at the same time. Jonathan David, I need to understand all the changes because there were a lot. Wait, we are about to start. The referee has already the whistle in the mouth. We don't start. And it's over. It's over because we go immediately with a pitch invasion. While I was doing the changes. We didn't start. 45 minutes. Always earlier and earlier and earlier. We will not comment the second half of Juventus Next Gen. We will not comment Jonathan David and boys. We didn't even complete the entire 11 changes, subs. I have no idea, Dai. I have no idea why they are doing that, Dai. But just the field will not go away. The field will not go away. The stadium will not close. They will not shut down the lights. If you enter at, you know that it would have been much more logic to enter at the 44th minute. I'm not sponsoring it, but it would be much more logic to enter at the 44th if you really want to have a selfie with Ken and Yildiz, with the starters of this team, that waiting 15 minutes without football and then entering the pitch like that makes to me absolutely no sense. Start the game. Every year. It makes no sense. It makes totally no sense. Seriously. I don't know what you think, guys, about it, but it makes no sense. Wait until now that the subs have been made, now that you are ready to start, wait until the 80th, 75th. Yeah, the game is over. The game is over. Game is over for the people that are asking. Thank you to Tarek, 57 months. Loved your carrera, like into intro from ADP. Yeah, it was great. It was emotional, Tarek. No, it makes difference, Benedetto. It makes difference, first of all, because a lot of next-gen players, like, for example, Corigliano, there is a 2009 player that is not playing with the next-gen, is dreaming to make his first steps into the Allianz Stadium, for example. So they have a chance to enter the field for the first time to play, and that has been taken away from them. One. And that's only for them. Then we've seen one team yesterday, for example, Milan played, if I'm not wrong. They had a real training session, which we didn't have because we are not playing against a strong team. We are playing against a youth academy team, but it's a game. It's a game where you test some things. It's the environment. Today you had a chance to see, for example, Kefren Turam for the first time of the season, uh, playing a few minutes, being on the field to see where he is, to have again confidence with the field, with the ball, against an opposition that is not the strongest one. Is true. So to me, it's important to have also a few minutes. Again, going until the 75th, the 70 minute. You see, there are some people that are sad also because there are some people that are traveling to be there today. Of course, they know that there will be a pitch invasion, but give also the people that are not on the field now, but that are in the stands to enjoy to see their players. Maybe someone is a big, huge fan of, I don't know, Selik, because they are Turkish and they want to see him, and then they will not be able to see him. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't want to make a huge, big controversy about it, but it annoys me, to tell you the truth. Also because I love to do the commentary, and we couldn't do it. Anyway, it is what it is. So we already did the debrief, if we wanted, of that first half. So it's up to you guys. We stay 10 more minutes. I don't want to take on a Monday afternoon too much time away from you. 10 minutes with open questions, or maybe 15 minutes with open questions starting now. We go to 7:30. Whatever you want, it's the moment to ask. And I will try to answer as good as possible. Alay Begovic was a player that I wanted to see, for example. First game of Alay Begovic on the field. Chef with an X. They should make a rule where fans are allowed to pitch. Yeah, but I agree. Allora, ask me questions when it will be out. I'm thinking to first do a special Del Piero, and then first part Hong Kong, second part Perth. That's how I want to build it. When I hope this week, at least the Del Piero one. Allora, 15 minutes of questions starting now. Don't tell me Mercato, because Mercato is so wide, so ask me a question about Mercato if you want, or whatever. Where is Vicario? He landed in Caselle already, in Torino, because we already saw the images, so he's probably already doing the medical test or whatever he needs to do. Dougie looks nice. I agree. Carnesecchi next summer could possibly be, but no certainty. What is right today is wrong tomorrow. This season will be terrible, maybe worse than last. It could be. I don't want to create false hope or deny this season. The best could happen, like the worst could happen as well. Curious. Cambiato, buongiorno, bye. With 20 was worse than 27. Not wrong. 4 years as a member for some Mikalev. Also, I agree. Beppe nonsense. Do it now. I agree. Thank you for your membership. Did anyone notice? Anyone else see Gatti? Guys. No, I didn't notice, but some people are mentioning Gatti. I don't know what happened, to be totally honest with you. No idea. So time is running, guys. So let me know. First, we need to sell someone. Apparently it's a supporter that entered on the legs of Gatti. But also that is important, guys. Thuram over Gatti as captain. Delirium 6616. Why Vicario even as plan Z? Why not keep Di Gregorio? Because mentally it was over with Di Gregorio. Mentally, it was totally over with Di Gregorio. Couldn't be recuperated, also not with the words of the agent that unfortunately also impacted how he has been seen by his teammates. So the story is over between Di Gregorio and Juve. If this season is going to be worse than last, we have to sack Spalletti, of course. To me, it's already a miracle that Spalletti is still there because he arrived sixth, and there is no other coach that arrived sixth that was still on the bench the season after. Special conditions, special things, just renewed before the end result. Yes, Pepe, you have talked about Grelot. That kid looks insane tonight, better than Campbell. Grelot was good. Grelot was really good. We spoke about him with his number 38. He was good in skills. He was good in run. He was good in cross. Yeah, it was really good. Goal by Adzic in Coppa Italia. Attenzione. I wrote to Adzic a few days ago, and I asked him how he was finding himself in a new reality, in a new team, in a new city, and everything. He told me, Beppe, I'm doing well. Wait, I will read you the message that he wrote to me. Vasilije Adzic. Here he is. He says, the things are going well. I'm feeling good. And then on Monday, we start a new season. So today, he said the two games that he already played in friendly were good, but also he needed a bit of time to settle in with his new team. And today he scored. He scored. So I didn't see the goal. Super happy for him. Oh, it's not. Oof. Oh yeah, they tackled him. I see the images of how they tackled Gatti. Hopefully nothing serious. That's crazy. And probably these are the things that are changing these pitch invasion for the future. I tell you, if Gatti has something, my friends, this could be, honestly, a change in pitch invasion. This could be the last pitch invasion ever. Mufid, 25 mesi, we will resume Mercato Night Live. Yes, from tomorrow. From tomorrow we start again because today I am on Juventus. From tomorrow we start again with the Mercato Night Lives. Fabio, fino alla fine. Fabio, alla fine, 14 months. What is the best argument for a good season? What do you mean? What is the best argument for a season? What do you mean with that? I don't really understand completely the question. The best argument for a youth season. I need to understand that. But indeed, yeah, a fan rushed into Gatti, I think even two, and they kind of tackled him by slipping on the pitch. They tackled Gatti. So what is the question, Fabio? I would play Selic left back over Cambiaso until we buy someone. I really like Ait Nuri on loan from Manchester City. Yeah, it's one fan dressed in black. Mamma mia. No, two actually. One came from the back. I want to show you. Let's see. So you see here, you have Gatti that is here, and then you have one fan here and one here. So they are running, and you see that the one in blue is slipping here, and the other one is trying to slow down, but it's too late, and then the player is on the ground. Crazy. Yeah, it's unacceptable. Beppe, what was your favorite part of your trip? Of course, it would be easy to say Del Piero. the first time that I presented Del Piero, because I did 2 interviews with Del Piero. It would be too easy to say that. But I must say, there was a family there that went totally crazy when they saw me. And they say, Beppe, we are even more happy to see you. It was a mother with 2 kids. They said we are more happy to see you than the players. For what reason? Because we follow you every single day. The players, we see them once a week when they are playing, twice a week when they are European competition. But you, we see you every day, and you are part of our family, of our home since years now, and you never let us down. And of course, it's probably an exaggeration, but it really touched me because that's why I opened the channel back then, to touch Juventini around the world. Never I was thinking that it would have touched fans in Hong Kong, fans in Perth, that far away from our home. And that was really beautiful. That was really touching. Yeah, I met a lot of families. I met a lot of people that were there. That the GJustjuve community, that was really, really touching. Then I loved being on the plane, beating the record of the longest trip ever from Juve and also from Turkish airline. The Del Piero moment was top. But also, and unfortunately, I have no video about that moment, but playing football with Lilian Thuram, receiving an assist from Lilian and scoring. Of course, there was no goalkeeper. It was an open goal, but I was able to tap in that ball. It's a memory that I will always keep in mind. Lilian Thuram was great. Receiving compliments from Lilian Thuram was great. Oh, you know what was really beautiful as well? When I was teaching Hong Kong fans, so Chinese people, to say number 10 in Turkish, on numera. So you will tell me, what is that story? I was on stage and we were waiting for Lilian Thuram and we were playing a game. In the meanwhile. Yeah, but maybe that's a beautiful moment. Maybe that's a beautiful moment, underrated moment. So it was a fan zone organized by Juve, 50% and 50% from Chelsea. 50-50, where there were some games organized by Chelsea, some games organized by Juve. They were with 4 or 5 people taking care of Chelsea, and I was alone. I was alone for Juve. So it's a 1 against 5, guys. And I remember that I was on stage waiting for Lilian Thuram. And I remember that I was that much before the game against Chelsea. So before that game, I was that much in terms of energy, in terms of mood, in terms of power, on stage alone, playing games with the fans in Hong Kong, with a lot of screams, yells, singing songs, teaching songs. A lot of people already knew them. There was that much energy, symbiosis, unity, that the people, the fans of Chelsea, they crossed over to come and assisting what was happening in the Juve fan zone. And the animators of Chelsea, the 4 or 5 guys that were there, they stopped because there was nobody anymore into their fan zone, and they were watching what was happening in the fan zone of Juve. So I must say that Juve, we smashed and destroyed Chelsea easily. So that was one of the most beautiful moments that you don't need to be with a lot to actually win. I'm a winner, you know that I love to win. And I didn't actually do it to beat Chelsea but seeing the Chelsea fan crossing over to join the UF and to make one, and then of course you have a Lilian Thuram that is arriving at that moment. And when he's saying at the moment, he's looking at me and he's telling me, "Toi, t'es fort," in French, which means You're a good one. You're a good one. It's Lilian Thuram. He won the World Cup in '98. He won Scudetto with Juve. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Yeah. Um, so these are beautiful moments, but I have so much more that now doesn't come in mind, but these are great. Fabio fino alla fine, I meant what can give us hope for next season. What can give us hope for next season? I think that we need to complete the team in the next 2 weeks. There is only one thing that is can give you hope. It's a streak of wins. It's finding a position for Kerim that at the moment you see, today was probably one of the real final test of starting lineup. Didn't find yet is a starting position, so we'll need some time. If you have a Kerim that is able, Alajbegovic that is able to have an impact when he will have the chance to play, enter or starting, whatever, that will be important. Last year we have a Jegrova. Of course, it was a different situation, injury, etc., etc. But you have a Kerim Alajbegovic that makes an impact, will give you an advantage over a Jegrova last year. When I think that Lukumi can start, he will have a few days at disposal. Don't forget that we need to travel to Frosinone. I don't know if we will travel the day before or in the morning, probably the day before. So we'll already train today, not the entire day, but a bit. So it will be tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then Saturday half. You will have 5 days. It will start. I don't think so. But it's a player that will be one of the starters. Defense is always something that is how can I say? We need to be cautious with that. Coaches, they want stability. And if you started with Kelly and Bremer, you need a bit of time before changing it. So I don't expecting against Frosinone to be a starter, except, of course, if you have a Spalletti that goes that crazy for Lukumi. Could be, I don't know. Marco, good trophy. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I like that trophy. It's a beautiful trophy. I love it. Other questions, guys. Maybe we'll see Vicario and Lukumi against Parma at home. Could be. Or maybe after. But Perin, I'm happy that I saw him entering. He didn't play because the game was over. But I saw him entering on the pitch is good, because sometimes I'm asking myself, is he still physically great or not? Because Perin is not reliable on physical condition. We saw him also last year when he started to perform 1, 2, 3, 4 games, and then he was subbed out. So physically, Perin, we need to pay attention. No, they will not play anymore. It's over. Vicario, big question, good question. No idea. 26 is not available anymore. 20 is not available anymore. So let's see. Vicario, Cambiaso, Kelly, Bremer. That's the lineup. Let's see. Vicario into the goal. Cambiaso, Kelly, Bremer, Kalulu, Locatelli, Douglas Luiz, Yildiz, Alajbegovic, Chico, and Colomoni. To me, McKennie is a starter at today. McKennie is a starter at today. If Cambiaso doesn't perform, Selic will be soon a starter as well, depending on the mercato. And I will tell you that I don't see Locatelli, Douglas Luiz. I think that there will be some changes. No. To me, no. Nobody knows if the game will. No, I know. I tell you, the game will not resume. I tell you. Trust me. To me, Beppe is a starter next season. Rad, fratello mio. Habibi, my friend, my brother. No, I don't start. Luckily, I don't start. Would be dramatic. I tell you that. Would be a real drama if you see me on the field. No, believe me, guys. Then I would love to tell you, yeah, but wait a bit. We will start again. No, we will not start again. Why not Kelly as a left back? I don't think that Spalletti sees him in that position, but I'm a bit sad, I must say, if Kelly would lose his spot and we don't see him. Also, because we hear some voices about interest for left backs. David Raum could be an opportunity. If Douglas Luiz plays good, Locatelli goes to the bench. That I see, or Douglas or Locatelli at medium long term. Both of them in a two-man midfield. I'm scared. Standings: Juventus won 2-0. Goals of Chico and goals of Weston McKennie. Luis Pesquessier, that's already something different. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't think it's an insurance for Kenan Yildiz departure. I think it's an opportunity that was there. That in today's market, with the figures that we read, that we see, it was now or never. Yeah, Celik. Marco is teaching me since, but it's Celik. It was an opportunity today that I believe 35 million euro for a talent like Kerim Alaibegovic. It was a do it or you will never do it anymore. So yeah, on the other side, I always told you, I hope this doesn't block other investments. And I believe that him and also Colomoni surprised, because it was a surprise that at the end we had to pay and sign Colomoni permanently instead of a loan with an obligation to buy, which you postpone. Well, these two things slowed down a bit the mercato of Juve. I'm still expecting some surprises. Exit and entry. What yesterday was told to me is that and Koopmanners and Jonathan David could really leave. Now I don't know at what condition and how. These are things that I don't know at the moment. Beppe, if you had unlimited money, bravo. Who's one player that you would sign for attack, midfield, defense, and a goalkeeper? I want to understand how Beppe dreams. First of all, if I had unlimited money, I would move from Belgium. I would go probably buy a holiday house for the week and then a house in Torino for the weekend, so that I can follow Juventus at the stadium. And then when it's over, I go back where my beautiful house is, in a beautiful country, near to an airport with connection up to Torino, where I would have a separate studio with the latest possible investment in terms of technology, nice camera, lighting, beautiful room, where I would continue to do Juve stuff. I would ask my wife to stop working if she wants to stop working. And that's what I would do, first of all. Yeah, my creator lab, let's say it like that. Yeah. That's my first thing. Then, if I have a bit more money and you tell me, Pepe, would you help Juve to invest? I would. Look for a goalkeeper. But yesterday I watched again Risser from Lens. It was really, really, really good. Was really good. Guillaume Rest is a good goalkeeper. If you want, these kind of young, upcoming guys, I love them. But if you tell me we want a certainty for the goal, probably, well, it's difficult. We hurt so many goalkeepers at the moment. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. In I, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. No, because you have so much to work on. It's nearly an impossible question. No, I would not even go for Donnarumma. To me, Donnarumma is a good goalkeeper, but I think a bit overrated. I know it's an unpopular opinion. I know it's an unpopular opinion. Yeah, yeah. I think that the impact of Lukumi will be huge in this defense. I agree. Um, I agree. Other questions, guys? Because now, seriously, in how much? In 2 minutes, I really want to stop. Give me a good question. Then I will watch Vasilia Adzic second half that just started again. The picture of Il Mister that we see here, Luciano Spalletti. Oh, he has the same shoes that I was wearing during the tour. I don't have the t-shirt, but I have the jacket, the pants, the shoes of Mr. Spalletti. Attenzione. Grande Mattia. Bomba is a big word. Some entry, yes. Bomba is a big word. Pepe, in your opinion, the best Serie A signing this window for any team? I think that Yashari is a beautiful signing for Milan. You will tell me Pepe was already there. Yeah, but last season he started injured, and then the game of Allegri was not really a game for him. So I think that that will be a beautiful signing for Milan. So Yashari could be a really good signing for the ideas also of Amorim. If I'm looking at the teams out of memory, I mean confirming Nico Paz. Sì, ci vediamo dopo, Mattia, alle 11. Nico Paz is important for Como. I always liked Yankauto before he arrived to Dortmund. It's a player that I liked. Mastantuono could possibly be the signing of Serie A. With Ulai. Ulai Mastantuono, attenzione. Attenzione to these guys. Inter, if Stones is able to keep his form, a good signing. Gila giving stability to Milan. I told you about Yashari. That let's see how they will play. I'm thinking. And Napoli didn't do a lot, except of Rafa Marin. But Napoli was good. The thing is that Napoli had a lot of injuries. I don't know how Allegri will play De Bruyne, but and then if Adzic continues to do like he just started to do with Sassuolo, under Aquilani, that is a coach that is giving trust to the young players. Molina, I from Roma, from Atletico Madrid to Roma, I don't care. Badiashile is a player that I wanted back then. So, yeah. That's a bit it. The signing at today from all the names that I mentioned, Mastantuono. Mastantuono can be. It's a player that probably, if I start again Fantasy League this season, it's a player that I would take. But the problem is that I don't want to give too many judgments because of the fact that the Serie A Mercato, the real Serie A Mercato, will start from today. today, tomorrow. By the way, Morera to Milan for 50 million. Wow. If they move on from Rafa Leao, it's a good news for Milan. Hopefully they don't. No, the game was 90 minutes on paper, but there was a pitch invasion at the 46th, so right before the whistle of the second half, and it's over. Gonzalo Garcia. I didn't follow yet what he's doing, but yeah, it's a player that that I liked a lot. But it was impossible because they sold him permanently for a lot of money. So let's read the words of John Elkann before closing. John Elkann to Sky Sport during Juve Next Gen. The ambition of Juventus is winning in the league and in Europe. We are in a building phase, but we must build well. Carnevale is a great professionist, and with Spalletti there is a strong relation. Here you see the first images of Carnesecchi. Lapsus. Of course, I wanted to say of Vicario that arrived at Caselle in Torino. Guys, I said Carnesecchi. It is not. Vicario Guglielmo. Aia, Ula. Yeah, Morera. Which is one player that you would take from Milan? Realistic, from Milan. Who would you take? Maignan, Rabiot, Maignan, no one, Mike, Rabiot, Maignan. Rabiot, I don't know if he will find an affinity with Amorim. Modric, Maignan, Mike. There is one name that nobody is mentioning here that I would take. Of course, I would love Maignan, but it's too late now. Yashari, I said that I really wanted him before he went to Milan and in the winter. Bravo. This player I would take. Bartesaghi. Yeah, I have my crush on Bartesaghi. You know that. I would take Bartesaghi. I really like him. I say, this player, he comes to Juve. After a few weeks, he's a starter. But they will not sell him. They will not sell him. Allora, this was it for me. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a warm-up. On Sunday, don't forget, we do the watch-along here of Frosinone Juventus at 6:30 p.m. Italian time. We always start 30 minutes before, and then we go with the post-game. Maximum of likes. If you didn't yet, please continue to subscribe. Tomorrow, we try to do a Mercato live because this evening I can't. I'm already on Juventus. For the people who are speaking Italian, I will be there. Like Ricca. Ci vediamo questa sera alle 23. Tomorrow we'll do live. Grazie. Oui, ça après. Mais il y a quelque chose de spécial, option de rachat contre rachat. Maintenant, je vais regarder à la deuxième mi-temps pour Vasilij Hadžić. Grazie, ragazzi, grazie a tutti. Forza Juve. Ciao.